Hollywood careers take years to build, but sometimes just one interview can bring it all crashing down. Today, we're counting down 10 of the most famous celebrities who torpedoed their own success with a single conversation on camera: the Letterman disaster. In 2009, Joe Catty Phoenix appeared on The Late Show with David Letterman, looking disheveled and mumbling through bizarre answers. The world thought he was spiraling out of control. Although it turned out to be part of a mockumentary project, the damage was real. Hollywood was hesitant to cast him until he staged a remarkable comeback years later. John Mayer once ruled the charts, but his 2010 Playboy interview derailed that momentum. His racially insensitive comments and cringe-worthy boasts about his love life made headlines for all the wrong reasons. Fans and peers turned their backs, and Mayer's reputation took a nosedive he never fully recovered from. How is it formed? And 8. Paula Deen, the racial slur admission. Celebrity chef Paula Deen was a household name until a court deposition revealed she admitted to using racial slurs in the past. When she tried to explain herself on interviews, the backlash only grew stronger. Endorsement deals disappeared overnight, and her once thriving Food Network empire collapsed. End. Number 7. Megan Fox. Comparing Michael Bay to Hitler. Back in the late 2000s, Megan Fox was one of Hollywood's fastest rising stars. But in an interview with Wallumland magazine, she compared director Michael Bay to Hitler. The fallout was swift. Steven Spielberg himself reportedly pushed for her firing from Transformers 3. It took years for Megan to rebuild her career. Tom Cruise was the biggest star on the planet until 2005. His now infamous interviews on Oprah and Today raised eyebrows worldwide. Jumping on Oprah's couch to declare his love for Katie Holmes might have been quirky, but dismissing psychiatry as pseudoscience made many view him as erratic. Even Paramount distanced themselves, showing how damaging a few words can be. 5. Liam Neeson, a shocking confession. In 2019, Liam Neeson gave an interview promoting a new film, where he recalled once roaming the streets looking to attack a black man after a friend was assaulted. He thought he was being brutally honest, but the revelation horrified fans and critics. The incident overshadowed his work and sparked calls for his cancellation. Fold. For years, Lance Armstrong was a hero, 7-time Tour de France champion and cancer survivor. But his 2013 sit-down with Oprah changed everything. Armstrong finally admitted to using performance-enhancing drugs after years of denial. Sponsors fled, his titles were stripped, and one of the greatest sports stories became one of the biggest scandals. When allegations tied Prince Andrew to Jeffrey Epstein surfaced, he agreed to a BBC Newsnight interview in 2019. It was supposed to clear his name, but instead, it was a royal disaster. From claiming he couldn't sweat, to denying he ever met his accuser despite photographic evidence, the interview ended his public life and forced him to step down from royal duties. 2. Michael Jackson. Living with Michael Jackson. In 2003, Michael Jackson invited journalist Martin Bashir into his world for the documentary Living with Michael Jackson. But instead of improving his image, Jackson shocked viewers by admitting he shared his bed with children. The interview fueled intense public suspicion and legal scrutiny, forever clouding his legacy. Tilly, explosive Gayle King interview. Few interviews in history have been as explosive as R. Kelly's 2019 sit-down with Gayle King. With accusations of abuse swirling, Kelly broke down, shouting and crying on camera, "I'm fighting for my life." Instead of earning sympathy, the interview cemented his downfall. Within years, he was convicted and sentenced, his career and reputation destroyed. From bizarre behavior to shocking confessions, these interviews prove that one wrong word can end a career. Which of these moments shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this countdown, don't